This is not okay. This has to change. We can talk about the politics of guns. We can talk about mental health issues. We can talk about the breakdown of the family. It's all of it. It's all of it.
A second mass shooting in Louisville in less than a week killed 2 people and injured 4 others Saturday. Someone shot into a crowd of people at Chickasaw Park. It sparked even more calls for action following that mass shooting at Old National Bank just a week ago today. Connor Steffen has more on the city's rally for peace.
In your word, thou shalt not kill, Father, Lord God.
With prayers,
Father, Lord God, too many bloods is being shed, Father, Lord God.
In promises.
I will continue to work with our elected officials and with families.
Stands a united front.
We have been mourning all week.
Championing peace.
No matter what we look like, whatever our age is, we have to come together.
For a city tired and broken.
Yesterday, I went to bed in sorrow, and I woke up today in sorrow.
Metro Councilwoman Donna Purvis mourns with her district, as do many in the Metro right now. Saturday, Chickasaw Park, a historic cornerstone of the West End community, became the site of Louisville's second mass shooting this week. An unknown gunman opened fire into a crowd, shooting 6 people. Right now, 2 of those victims are dead.
Things are not going to change until we change.
In the wake of yet another unthinkable tragedy, a crowd of close to 100 gathered, determined not to feed it.
We're not going to let crime take over our neighborhoods, take our lives and take our kids and take our neighbors, and they're not going to do it because we're not going to allow it.
From condolences,
these are not headlines, these are not stats, these are families,
to calls for action.
I just want us to do something different and leverage our power to actually stop this from happening.
30-plus speakers voiced what's on the hearts and minds of many in our community, from community leaders to elected officials comprising Louisville, Frankfort, and D.C.
And no matter where gun violence happens in this community, it's a problem. And it is a problem that we have to work on to solve.
Mayor Craig Greenberg garnered national attention this past week, asking Frankfort to give Louisville autonomy to solve its unique gun crisis. Saturday, he gave an update on those efforts.
Yesterday morning, my day began talking to state legislators of the Republican Party. I'm cautiously optimistic because everyone agrees these acts of gun violence must end.
As we mourn, a shift in tone from taking pause to taking action. In Louisville, Connor Steffen, WHAS11 on your side.
Now, since Saturday's shooting, we have heard from a number of people who don't understand the historical importance Chickasaw Park has for Louisville's Black community. Here's the original design from 1923 during segregation, showing this was the largest park in Louisville specifically made for Black people. It quickly became a gathering place which remained segregated until 1955. Today, it's still a gathering place visited daily by all, from our neighbors to elected officials, and to quote the Olmsted Parks Conservancy, for Black Louisville, this part always has been and always will be our park. Well, President Joe Biden responded to the shooting in Chickasaw, saying, in part, our nation is once again grieving. Jill and I are praying for their families and for the many others injured and fighting for their lives in the wake of this weekend's gun violence. That shooting in Chickasaw Park was one of 4 over the weekend. Take a look at the map there on your screen, all of them taking place around the metro in different parts of our city. The most recent happened yesterday afternoon in the Shelby Park neighborhood. A man was found shot multiple times on South Shelby Street near East Kentucky around 1. Officials said he is expected to recover. Meanwhile, just 5 miles away, a teenager was shot while riding his bike in the Portland neighborhood. Officers responded around 11:15 Saturday night to Griffiths Avenue near North 22nd. Police say 2 men started shooting at a 17-year-old boy multiple times as he rode by. We're told he was conscious on the way to the hospital and is expected to recover. Well, a man was shot and killed in the Highlands. Police said it happened aroard 4:30 Sunday morning at Bardstown Road near Baxter Avenue. Keontae Ramsey died at the hospital. If anyone has information about any of these shootings, including what took place in Chickasaw Park, you are asked to call the anonymous tip line. That's 574-LMPD. This weekend, several local pastors took a different tone while pleading with their congregations after all of this violence for change. Here's Tom Lally.
Oh God, many hearts are broken today, and there are many who are grieving from the loss of loved ones from this senseless tragedy this week. And we had yet another one last night, oh God.
One of my friend's sons who got killed last night. This world needs Jesus.
Martin Luther King said we must get rid of violence, or violence will get rid of us.
Well, Sunday is Easter, and then less than 24 hours later, I get a text waking me up Monday morning from a police officer asking for immediate and urgent prayer.
And if you're at all worried today, because I've mentioned Monday that I'm going to engage in a speech about the Second Amendment today, or engage in a lot of politics, I'm not standing before you to do that. I do believe that there are political solutions to be found for the problem of gun violence and the many other problems that we face in our world today, but I'm weary of conversations and debate around this issue that only puts the problem as a problem of gun control or mental illness or policing. I think I want to say yes to all of that. This isn't only a thing that we look for a political solution to. What we saw Monday for the 146th time this year, to a spiritual crisis and a theological crisis that we have in our world today, that points to how we are caring, and in some cases not caring to and for those around us.
Now, the events of this past week have been emotional. They've been hard for so many of us. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out for help. We have a list of resources on our website right now. You can also text or call that number 988 for immediate help at any time.